What's up, Clash Bros? What's up, Royale family? It's Marcus or Epic Life Gaming, and today I'm going to go over all the new updates that are coming out to Clash Royale. I haven't been able to go over them because I've been sick. I apologize about that. So I thought I'd go over everything that's going to be added to the game because there's a lot of different stuff that was added into a lot of different areas. So there might be some things you didn't know that were being added to the game. Sneak peek number one was the new arena. So this is a new arena, and this is pretty cool. It's going to be at 2,300 trophies, and it's called Frozen Peak. So that's going to be the new arena. A lot of people are asking for a new arena that was going to be between 2,000 and 3,000 trophies. Since there's 1,000 trophy difference between those two arenas, it's definitely the biggest one of all the arenas, the biggest spread. So there's two other parts of the sneak peek that came out. If you went to Reddit, you can see when initiating. They also announced when initiating a friendly battle, you can choose which arena to fight in from any arena up to and including the one you're currently in. So that's pretty cool. I don't know who gets to pick it. Maybe the person that actually submits a request gets to choose. I don't know if you both get to choose or if it's going to be like Call of Duty where you veto. I don't know. But that's pretty cool that you get to choose. So that way you're not always seeing the same arenas because it can get pretty boring because there's some pretty cool arenas, especially in the lower levels, that you never get to see again because you're sitting up in Legendary Arena or some of the higher up arenas. You never get to see any of the other ones. So in friendly battles, they're giving you a way to see more of them. So they also added to this, we moved TV Royale to the middle screen battle tab, and it will feature top players in the Legendary Arena channel more often. So that's pretty cool. They added that. Not the biggest thing, I guess. I don't know. That's all right. The next sneak peek was Ice Spirits, which are going to be common cards. Spawns one lively little Ice Spirit to freeze a group of enemies. Stay frosty. So I think they stay frozen for a second. I believe that's the way they work. And then they also added the Bowler, which is in Clash of Clans. The Bowler is a big blue dude who digs the simple things in life. Dark elixir drinks and throwing rocks. So he's pretty good against spawner decks. Molt and Nick have a good little video on all that. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of these two and keep going down the line. So they also said we've added a sort button to the card collection. Sort by arena, elixir cost, or rarity. So you know your little cards at the bottom that shows all the cards you've unlocked? You can now sort those in 3 different categories. The arenas, elixir cost, or rarity. So that's pretty cool that they did that. I don't know, it kind of changes it up so it's not so random for you. And then the other one is your player profile will show your last used battle deck from any battle, which won't necessarily be the one you've currently got selected. So what that means is that if you're going into a tournament mode or any other mode, people won't be able to see your actual deck if you've played. So say you did a friendly battle and used a crazy deck and then you went into a tournament, people would see that crazy deck that you just used and not your tournament deck. So that's pretty cool because a lot of people can anticipate what that person's going to use by, you know, what their deck says. So now you won't be able to do that. It won't be your deck selected. It will actually be from the last deck because it was an easy way to spy on people's deck. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool sneak peek in my opinion. So let's go down here and hurry up a little bit. Now we got 2 new legendaries, more cards that we'll never have. Yay! You got the Lumberjack. He chops trees by day and hunts a log by night. His bottle of rage spills everywhere when he dies. So he spills a bottle of rage. So you get a short rage spell for free basically at the cost of the Lumberjack. It's death. And it rages everything like the rage spell does. So now you don't need to add a rage spell in your 3 Musketeer deck. You can add the Lumberjack, and when he dies, he can finally set off a free rage spell. So it's actually pretty useful for the Lumberjack. The Log, a split bottle of rage turned an innocent tree trunk into the Log. Now it seeks revenge by crushing anything in its path. It's a good unit also against spawner decks. You just set it down and it's got a huge wide range and a long range, so it hits a bunch of tiles all at once. Doesn't do a load of damage, but it's good against spawner decks. It's like an arrow, but not a circular path. It's more of a rectangle path. So they got 2 more sneak peeks. I don't understand these ones. The Lumberjack hunts the Log by night. Don't really understand that one. And then the Log hunts the Lumberjack by crushing anything in its path. Okay. So I don't know really what all that means. And the last one, introducing a massive new feature, Tournament. Unlocked at level 8. Battle nearby enemies to win huge tournament chests. The biggest tournament chests contain guaranteed legendary cards, so it is true. They are going to guarantee you legendary cards in the highest tournament chest. So you gotta, we'll go into the tournament style a little bit in a second, and you can spectate tournament games from any tournament, not just the one you're playing in. So you can go around and look at other tournaments and watch people playing in those as well, not just the one that you're in. So that's pretty cool, that it's going to guarantee tournament, or the tournament chat, the biggest one, is going to guarantee a legendary as well as 15,000 cards. So if you're level 7, or you have to be level 8, if you're level 8 and you win the biggest tournaments, you'll be able to upgrade yourself pretty high. You'll be able to compete with the best of them. Now, this is something that I can't guarantee that's going to be in the game, but nobody has reported this, so I think I might be the first one. I haven't looked through everybody's the sneak peeks, but this is something people will be thankful for, but it won't be boasted about. The confirm you want to buy 100 ice spirits for 10,000 gold. So people have had the buy 100 button and it would just automatically buy. This is saying, do you actually want to buy them? Yes or cancel. So people have accidentally spent a bunch of gold on a troop they didn't want to buy, and this is actually making sure that you want to confirm that order instead of just going ahead and pressing it once and making sure you buy all of them. So I'm not sure if this is just on the buy 100 of them or on all of it. It'd be kind of annoying if you did that for the one by one kind of buying, but that's pretty cool. And not a lot of people have talked about that. So pretty cool that they've added that into the game. It will definitely be the unsung hero of the new update. So saving people, you know, I've heard of like people spending 25,000 gold on all Inferno towers or something like that. So there we go. We got all these out of the way. Now let's kind of go quick over the tournament style, how it's going to be played. So this is shout out to Mo Esports, and we're just one day away from the release of the Clash Royale's tournament mode. So the tournament rules is players in the same tournament are randomly matched up against each other in the same manner as ladder matchmaking. So it's just going to be random. It's going to look a lot like this over here, and you're just going to battle somebody in all of this, and you're going to slowly win your way to the top and compete for tournament trophies within the duration of the tournament. So it doesn't sound like you're going to be knocked out once you lose. You just have to keep on playing over and over again to climb to the top. Unlike ladder plays, winners in tournament matches will allay get more trophies than what the loser loses. So the overall trophy count will always continue to grow. Final standings and rewards are determined based on tournament trophy totals at the end of the tournament. So as you can see right here on this small little screen right here, that this guy is number 1. He won with like 8,000 trophies in this tournament, and he's going to obviously win the highest chest, and then everybody down below will win a chest as well. Half the people in the top half will all win a chest. All players will have one tournament chest slot, which can be unlocked in the same manner as normal chest rewards, gems, or time. We do not have all the information on unlocking costs yet, but it is confirmed that it will take 2 weeks or 2014 gems to unlock the top tournament chest, 15,000 cards. Players will not be able to compete in another tournament until the tournament chest slot is freed up. Wow. So 2 weeks for the top tournament chest to be unlocked. I mean, that's worth it. 15,000 cards. That's pretty crazy. Or 2014 gems. Woo, that's going to be spendy. It'll cost organizers at least 500 gems to organize a tournament. Below is the complete breakdown. So I don't know how all true this is, but Supercell linked this to their website, so I'm sure this is pretty accurate. So it's going to cost from the cheapest of 500 gems, which is quite a lot. Not the average player. The free-to-play players are going to be able to start tournaments all the way up to 250,000 gems. So that's going to be the number one. That's going to be the 15,000 card thing, is somebody to start that for 250,000 gems. Wow, that is crazy. And 1,000 players. So it's 1 in 1,000 players that are actually going to be able to win that, you know, lucrative chest that will guarantee a legendary. So it's going to be a minimum of 50 players, maximum of 1,000 players. First place prize, 30 cards for the minimum, 15,000 cards for the top one, and you guys can go through all that So here's something pretty cool. Tournament lengths can be set to last for the following durations from 1 hour to 3 days. So I don't know if you can do the #1 tournament and do it in just 1 hour, or you can do, or it has to be 3 days or a minimum of whatever. Organizers can also set a preparation time before tournament goes live. Players can join the tournament anytime once a tournament is created. Theoretically, a player can join the tournament just 1 minute before it closes, given that there are still spots open. Passwords can be set for private tournaments, for invitationals, and player organizations that want those private tournaments. There's an option to set a password as you are creating your tournament. New achievements for tournaments. The 3 new achievements are tournament rewards for winning X amount of cards in tournament play, tournament host for hosting X amount of tournaments, and tournament player for joining the tournament. And then there's tournament spectator mode. Players will be able to spectate games from all tournaments, not just the ones they're participating in. Be sure not to miss out on the tournament that are starting tomorrow. So that's pretty quick overview. Thanks for Mo Esport for putting all this information for us to look at. So there it is, you guys. That is all the information that you guys will need to know for the new update that's coming out tomorrow. So get ready, you guys. I can't wait for all the new entertainment that's going to be coming out. Hopefully you guys are excited for it as well. No Stinky Pinky in today's video because I already have a video with a Stinky Pinky today, and I can't do 2 in one day because I don't know who won the Stinky Pinky. So there it is, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button. Join the Clash Pro family. Hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.